Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here, this time reviewing on issue 4 of Disney Villains, Cruella de Vil. Now as you know, Disney Villains does these original stories with Disney villains like Hades, Maleficent, Scar, and now Cruella de Vil. And the cover mainly has the issue with an army of corgis running off with the crown jewels. And the story mainly starts off with, everyone busy in the town of London, and we do kind of see how, Jeffrey's dog saying, "Top to the morning to you, dear readers. I've been eagerly waiting your return." And we see how, he points out about how him and his owner go to the bakery every morning to get crumpets. And he even points out that it's been a few weeks after things with Cruella de Vil, but knows that, saying something wicked is bound to brew. And we kind of see how, a lot of these small black cars show up at Buckingham Palace. And of course, it's basically the royal staff getting ready to set up things for the sort of party, as well as having the sort of family jewels to be displayed and preserved. And we see how, back at Cruella de Vil's residence, we see how Cruella de Vil, Emily and Nat have basically employed the help of Horace and Jasper. So of course Emily has things planned out, which they'll use their truck as a milk truck to basically give them their sort of milk, dress up as royal guards to avoid any suspicion. And of course, we kind of see how, everyone sets up for the party, with one little girl saying, "Look, Mummy, this one's outfit is all topsy-turvy." "I told you you looked like a proper fool." "Well, it's not my fault. This uniform's too bloody small." And of course, we see how, Cruella de Vil and Emily show up for the party, and of course, mainly end up where everyone is. So of course, we have Cruella de Vil have Emily pose as her niece. So of course, they mainly meet with Queen Elizabeth II and her husband. So of course, try to butter her up. And of course, we see Horace and Jasper showing up. And the plan is basically simple. With so many of these family jewels, so many people wearing jewellery, it will be an easy win-win situation. So Horace and Jasper get the smoke bombs ready, and everyone's like, all this commotion! Is there a threat? Get the king and queen out of here immediately, now! And we see how, Cruella, Emily, Horace and Jasper get their sort of gas masks, steal every jewellery available, and of course also steal these sort of family jewels and make their getaway. So of course have to avoid quickly from being exposed. And after making some quick thinking, Horace and Jasper get the guards out from Cruella being found. And this is where, Cruella ends up meeting an army of the Queen's corgis, who obviously know what Cruella did to those Dalmatian puppies. So of course, Cruella tries her best to avoid them, and of course, ends up kind of botching up the mission partly. So of course, Emily has a secret passageway that she finds to get them out of the building. And does Cruella basically thinks that she's won thanks to Emily and Horace and Jasper. Turns out that, Cruella also took in the Queen's corgis. All of them. And the next issue is obviously going to lead to Cruella's second downfall. So I think, issue 4 is definitely okay. Again, it shows you just how much of a bad decision Cruella is as a decision maker. Because anytime she decides to do something stupid, reckless, or try to show off that she's changed, it all leads to disaster. And it's also clear that, relying on Emily and Horace and Jasper was a mistake, as Cruella fails to see the consequences of her actions and fails to see if basically working with them was going to accomplish anything. So I think this issue definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, comic reviewer here, signing out.